Hey guys, it's your boy. We're back with more Mall Future Fight content, and Ironman is here to break the freaking 12 million cap barrier from ABX, and let's see how he does it. So this is the team up that we will be using. Of course, the Blast Male, the no restriction team up will be the best if you want to cap. He's not that easier to cap compared to Loki. Loki, I think, will be a better option to go with. But again, for the Blast Mill team up, he is the best, we found out yesterday, compared to Brilliant Judgment Mephisto, and now it's time for a solo 12 million run. So for this team up, of course, Cyclops leadership 35% and the insight, as well as the buff that he gets, 30% energy attack. Coulson for the 45% damage increase. He is the best support for Iron Man unless you have Nick Fury. He gives you 45% supervillain damage increase, also 20% guaranteed critical rate increase, and Iron Man does not have the guaranteed critical rate. Also, the Blast Mill team up fits perfectly for Iron Man. For the stats, we are rocking everything maxed out. We have a whopping 107,000 energy attack on the cards. I was doing an experiment and I found something on the tier 4 skill which I will tell you in a bit. So for the Odin's Blessings, yesterday we had 8 Odin's Blessings on that in that video. We have 12 now, 4 extra Odin's Blessings, still not stacked up build, 12 Odin's Blessings only. Skill cooldown on the last gear, we got all skills are level 10, as well as Gwenpool as a striker. Seems like maybe Gwenpool might just do more damage. I don't think it's gonna make a huge impact, but maybe Gwenpool with the paywall uniform does more damage. You can try some different characters if you don't have the paywall uniform. That's it. Also, one more thing. The tier 4 skill is actually a damage dealt accumulation version 2, and what I mean about version 2 is basically it does not depend on the damage that you deal every single attack. It mainly depends on how many successful attacks or hits that you can land on the enemy. You get a 2500 super hit shield, it refreshes, and also it can refreshes up to 95% of max HP. So I do think that having more max HP will be more beneficial to deal more damage if you want to deal more damage with the tier 4 skill as well. It all depends on the 1% of the super hit shield, and the 1% will be 1% of the 2500, the number that you have here. Okay, it can regenerate depending on the max HP 95%. So the more max HP that you have, I think you should deal more damage in ABX, and that actually works awesome. You can just instant cancel this, you don't have to get hit. Okay, first of all, I'll go for the rotation. The rotation actually becomes very simple when you don't have to get hit. So basically I try to use the tier 4 skill whenever possible, specifically with the tier 3 skill. It does bonkers damage. So we can go with the 4 cancel 2 cancel 5. We can get the proc here on this skill, right? Then we go into third skill, deals some damage, 4 cancel 2 cancel 5. If you can use the tier 4 skill here, that's good, but sometimes it triggers the proc. So I go tier 4 3 tier 3. I go like this. I like to go tier 4 cancel 3 cancel tier 3, okay, because it gives you that shield. Also, the tier 3 skill actually has a lot of hits, so it does help out a lot. And specifically, the rotation after the tier 3 skill does a lot more damage and a lot more hits. Like, I think hits are actually the same, but a lot more hits when you have the tier 4 skill available. So I think it's best to use the tier 4 skill when your tier 3 rotation is ready. Although there will be a lot of times when your tier 4 will be ready and your tier 3 will not. So don't worry, you can always just use the tier 4 instantly if you want to and get all that damage. Just use it whenever it pops up. Just pop it up, just instant cancel, and you have amazing damage, of course. Then the skills are level 10. Let's go for the build then once again. Blast type enhancement max level. We got a power of angry health stage 12. We got a 4-star artifact, the same that I used in the last video. We don't have the same instinct. Also, it's damage dealt to pure evil types now. I think Bunny tried to change it, but it still sucks. It does not help in ABX at all. And we have a 15% boss type damage from this guy, CDP of Rage, and a mythic uniform with these uniform options. I tried changing it to HP, and I'm not sure if the like if the damage was a lot, but I did find that I was able to made actually more score. But anyways, I'll try and do HP versus attack for Ironman if I can. The tier 4 does seem to be working pretty well with HP mainly. For the cards, we are rocking the 149% energy attack and the energy attack proc as well on the card. So let's go and hit 12 million with this guy. Let's see how strong he is, and with 12 Odin's blessings, he's insane. Let's go check it out. Okay, so there we go. Iron Man. Start off with the same rotation actually. We will go with the 4 cancel 2 5. Man, the proc is pretty much consistent with the even with the rage. It's awesome. Third skill, and then as he jumps, 4 cancel 2 5. And now I'm gonna use the tier 4 cancel. I also tried to use the co-op skill there and get the rotation done because I think it does more damage, and I'm definitely scoring a lot more points than usual. So you can try holding up the rotation, but that's all. Here I tried and I did make a mistake. I should have used the tier 4 skill right there when it was actually available before that 4 skill. You don't really have any hits from your Iron Man on the tier 4 skill, so you don't have to worry about getting guard broke. So sorry about that. You don't have to worry about getting or missing the 4 skill proc when on the normal rotation. You do get guard break a lot of times when using the 3rd skill. I did not get a lot of them. Now I'm not sure, maybe I'm just used to it now, maybe I know how to play him and everything. So anyways, we are at 6.5 million at the 1 minute mark, which is nice. We just hit 7 freaking million. We go tier 4 into, I am trying to use, there we go, tier 4 skill as well. We do some nice chunk of damage. 8 million is here, and we did not get guard broken, which is nice. I try to sometime hold the 4 skill little longer. If the timer after that skill, like here, if the timer on the 3rd skill is more than 4 seconds, then I try to hold the 4th skill just a little bit. And the reason is very simple. If I don't hold that, and when I come out of the 5th skill later down the line, I want my tier 3 available there. But you don't really have to. You can use maybe the 1st skill if you want to, for example. But I'm gonna go tier 4 cancel 3. He's gonna go for the roar, and now we're gonna be easily canceling the roar. 9.5 million at this time, which is nice. We cancel the roar and do some nice chunk of damage. Sometimes the tier 4 skill still has some issues because it will sometimes not trigger. When you press it, the button will not register or something like that. It happens, but that's alright. There we go. As you saw, I also just held the 4th skill a little bit just to help out with the 3rd skill later in the rotation. So I think we can get one more rotation after this thing to go with, I believe. There we go. Yeah, I think we can definitely get one more rotation in. There we go. We did delay the roar, which is nice. You have to, it's not like amazingly easy or something. We did lose some damage from the tier 3 skill, but that was the best that we could do. I did not want to hold the tier 3 skill or something. So we are at 11.1 million and moving towards the 11.2 and 11.3, and we have 19 seconds to go. 11.4. There we go. Okay, that was a mistake. I'm not sure how or why the 5th skill did not trigger. I tried to press it. Then we go here to cancel 5. We have 11.7. And we got a tier 3 skill coming. Here we go. Tier 3 skill 11.9. And here we go. We are able to barely make 12 million. But woohoo! 12 million ABX. I can probably make 100k more because of that mess up in that 5th skill rotation. Man, is insane. Alright, so boy oh boy, Iron Man is back, and yes, he is the strongest blast mail character in the game at the moment, and stronger than Brilliant Judgment Mephisto by, in my opinion, a long shot. It's still far away from a max build. Okay, we can give him maybe 8 more Odin's blessings. His score will increase. We can give him a better artifact with the same instinct and everything. His score will increase, and we can give him a 5 to 6 star artifact if that's possible. If you get that on your account from the free chest, from the artifact chest, his scores will increase. So I think with max build stacked up, at least on this account, if I take that into consideration, I think Iron Man will be able to make more than 12.5 million on this day. Maybe more. Who knows? Maybe more, because I think I can make maybe about 100k more on this run with the same Ironman actually. So maybe I can hit maybe 12.1 plus with Ironman. So I do think that he should be able to make 12.5 plus on the no restriction ABX with the max build on this account. And for an average player, I think he will still score a lot more than Mephisto and Doctor Strange as well. I do think so. So yeah. Amazing character. Finally, Iron Man got the freaking justice that he deserved. The first tier 4 is bonkers, and hoping for more. Maybe Moon Knight, maybe Thor to come around and break the meta once again. And ever, like, once a PvP meta comes around with a tier 4, it's literally gonna break timeline for sure. So let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you think about Iron Man, the craze, the tier 4, the amazing damage, the carry that he does. He can literally carry your account now if you get him to level 80 in a lot of content in the game as well. So probably the most favorite character in the game. My most favorite MCU character of all time. Iron Man is here. Let me know what you think about that. And as always, if you do enjoy the content, I hope to see you again. Subscribe if you're new. Of course, don't forget to leave a like on the video as well. And I see you guys in the next one. Iron Man.